Well, I normally try to wait until at least the second date before I end up in bed with someone. But today we are going to learn how to make the perfect bed, just like in the hotels. And when I first was in Hong Kong, I stayed at the Mandarin Oriental, and that was my gateway into good sheets because I slept on Frette sheets. And recently I was also in the Amanyara in the Turks and Caicos, and I think I spent and devoted an entire day to bed because the bed was so comfortable. And you are seeing me fresh off my trip from Israel, where I was in Tel Aviv at the Norman. And once again, it was Frette sheets. And so I'm pretty good with seeing trends. And the trend is I get my best sleep when I sleep on Frette. And so we have John Zissel, who is the guy who's in charge of design at Frette. And he does the most amazing displays in the windows of their stores. And I knew I needed to learn how to make the perfect hotel bed from him.
Yes, I'm so glad to be here. Really, the most amazing luxury that you can give yourself is the perfect night's sleep, and it all starts with Frette.
You guys have been around for a really long time and have such a rich history.
Most certainly. We were founded in 1860 by Edmond Frette. The company first started in the south of France. He was the son of a linen maker and a hat maker. He traveled around Europe selling our linens. Shortly after the company started, he moved headquarters to Monza, Italy, just outside of Milan.
You know, I always thought that you guys were only Italian. I didn't realize that you had French roots.
Right, yeah, it's not something that everybody knows. Some people pronounce us Frette, which would be the French connection, and some people pronounce us Frette, but the right way is Frette.
Frette, as the Italians would say.
Yes, exactly. So after a short amount of time in business, in 1881, Edmond was able to secure a position in the Italian royal family as the main purveyor of linens for the royal family.
So you guys have been making linens for some really serious people.
Most certainly. We have made linens for the Vatican, for over 500 different royal families. We were one of the first linen companies to be on the Orient Express and travel around the world. So today we've chosen our classic hotel collection to dress your bedroom in. It's a percale sheet with 2 embroidered lines in silver.
So I see percale all the time, and actually I didn't even know that's how you pronounced it, so thank you very much. I've already learned something new. What does percale mean?
So percale is a cool and crisp cotton weave that allows air to breathe through it to keep you at the optimal temperature all night.
Okay, so that's why I also have such a great sleep. Like when I'm not in Frette sheets, I feel like I'm overheated half the time. I'm like throwing covers off me. I'm tossing and turning. So that's one of the secrets.
Yes, yes. I think optimal temperature at night is one of the things that can help produce the best sleep possible. And percale is one of those materials that allows that. Afterwards, we're going to finish off the bed with some luxury pieces from our couture collection to really give it that luxurious hotel feel.
Well, as you can see, my room right now is really barren. And normally you pick a piece of artwork or you pick something that's really going to set the theme of the room. Your bed is going to set the theme of my room here.
Awesome.
No pressure.
No pressure. Let's get started.
Let's do it.
So, we're going to first start with our fitted bottom sheet. It's the perfect foundation for the most perfect night's sleep. One good tip is to match your corners width-wise, so it's the same width of the bed, and then we can iron it just in half.
Wait, you just said iron. Is there any way not to have to iron your sheets?
For the perfect hotel bed, you need to iron. We have here today our Rowenta steam machine. It has a reservoir of water to keep it fully heated at all times. It allows to take out all the wrinkles, which are very common in percale sheeting.
And you know, I do have to say, the times where my sheets are not perfectly ironed, thank you, B, my housekeeper, for always ironing my sheets, because that's really important to me. But the one time when they're not perfectly ironed and like I have to wash my own sheets and I do skip out on the iron, I can feel the difference when I sink into my bed. It just doesn't feel as crisp or as clean.
Yeah. Another good tip for any type of sheeting, if you take it out of the dryer before it's completely dry, you will have to iron less.
You know, I did hear when you actually wash your sheets and you put it on really high dry settings in the washer, it actually creates more wrinkles.
It does. It's literally baking the fabric.
Okay, I'm learning so much already, John.
Woo! One of the first steps in ironing is you want to use a mist spray to lightly give some water to the entire sheet. After the spritz, we go over with our steam iron. There's a little trigger that allows the steam to come out, and we will just go ahead and get all of those wrinkles out of our percale bottom sheet. Oftentimes when bedding comes out of the washing machine, you won't get that crispness back until you iron.
Oh my gosh, this feels amazing.
All right, so after you iron the entire sheet, you can go ahead and place it directly onto the bed.
Okay, teamwork here.
Teamwork makes the dream work. All right. We want to match our hand into the corner. What we're going to do is match this corner to the corner of the mattress, and then down and over. Any excess you want to just make sure gets tucked in under. And then we can do the top portion. I always think it's best to make a bed with somebody else.
I think so too. Though, every single morning, the first thing I do when I wake up is besides check my email to make sure nothing is blown up at work, is I make my bed. I cannot leave my bed without making it.
So our next step is our flat top sheet. We have already folded into thirds to make it super easy to iron. Our next step will be to place our top side down.
Top side down. So the stripe here.
Right? We want to also ensure that we have the same drop on either side of the mattress. So currently I'm about a few inches just below the bed frame. So now, right, keeping our embroidered side down so that when we do our turn back, we have the perfect turn back.
Now, do we take it all the way to the edge of the bed here?
So we're going to go just a few inches
up
past. And we can just let that lay down. Then we can take the remaining portion of our top sheet and work it until this piece becomes fully flat.
That little crease there.
Yeah. Now we're going to tuck along the front edge of the bed. So we will actually use both hands. One hand goes below the mattress because we're actually going to lift up the mattress so we can tuck the remaining portion of our top sheet under the mattress.
Okay.
Okay, so just like so, and we'll keep it nice and taut along the front. We want to create our hospital corner. To do this, we will pull the top sheet out from the edge of the mattress. So now we're gonna fold, creating a beautiful crease, but keeping our leading edge of the corner perpendicular to the mattress. And we're gonna lift the mattress and tuck in under. Only the bottom of the top sheet will be in under the mattress, and the top of the top sheet will be out. So next, we are going to put the duvet cover on the bed. We'll start out by placing the duvet as if it will end on the bed, making sure to keep our butt enclosure at the foot of the bed. Here we have our Cortina duvet filler. It has a baffle box construction that keeps the down fillers within the square. We will take each hand, sort of creating a bunny ear, and then we will work it into the duvet cover all the way to the top leading edge. So now at the top, you want to hold the duvet cover and the duvet filler together. And then you will just allow the duvet cover to fall down to the edge. Give it a good shake to make sure that your duvet filler is also being fluffed at the same time. One great tip, especially using our Hotel Classic duvet cover here, is allowing the embroidery to line up at the edge of the bed. So now that we have our duvet filler fully filled, we're gonna do our turn back.
So what does that mean?
It is actually turning back our top sheet to show the decorative edge. Remember earlier, we left about 18 inches extra at the top of the top sheet. So now we'll just turn back our top sheet for a nice edge that will be all the way across. Make sure to keep nice and level and horizontal to the headboard frame. Now it's pillow time.
Pillows to me make the bed.
They definitely do. So here we have our Cortina light goose down filler, similar to our duvet filler. And we're gonna show the proper way, an easy way to fill a pillow sham today.
I didn't even know there was a way to fill a pillow sham. I thought you just stuffed your pillow in there.
Well, so oftentimes I see people trying to fill their pillows like this and like trying to shake it in, and it's so much easier than that. So we're gonna start off by placing our sham face down on our mattress. We're then going to create sort of a karate chop into the center of our pillow, allowing to create a little bow tie.
Which would go great with your outfit today.
I mean, hello. So now we're gonna open our flap and place the pillow into position. In this case, we're making sure that any unsightly labels are on the back side of the pillow. So now that we've filled the pillow, we're gonna work our corners of our pillow into the sham, making sure that any tags that are seen are on the back side. Our last step is to flip over, and then we're gonna use our inside flap to cover the last portion of the pillow. And there we have a perfectly filled pillow made easy. Final little add-on, we're gonna show another decorative pillow right in front. And then we have a luxury light quilt to go at the foot of the bed, similar to many hotels.
Okay, the details, I mean, look at this. My covers that I use at the end of my sheets, the tag is always sticking out.
Right.
So this is the trick. You just have it end a couple inches below.
Yeah, we're just matching up our embroidered line of the construction of the light quilts. We can lay this out at the foot of our bed. We'll want to show that embroidered edge that we have. And then we can let this turn back a little bit and just make sure that our drop has the same effect on both sides.
Oh my gosh. Don't you feel like a little kid?
Totally. What an amazing feeling this bed is.
Oh my gosh. What a big difference it made to iron the sheets.
Right? But the final touch, so that we really have that hotel feeling, I've gathered some chocolates for us.
John, you thought of everything.
Totally. These look delicious.
It's just like a hotel. Because this is super comfortable. Mm-hmm. Like, this is celebrity comfortable.
Totally. Talking about celebrities, we've had some of the biggest celebrities in our beds. Oprah.
That's all I needed to know. Oprah?
Oprah, Elton John, Cameron Diaz. You know them? They've probably been in bed with us.
thank you so much to you and Frette for joining us here today at Galavante at Home. We loved learning how to make the perfect hotel bed. And thank you all for joining us. We'll see you at the next destination around the world. Eat with us, drink with us, travel with us.